you are listening to
The WrestleGeddon podcast.
the WrestleGeddon podcast.
What's up, wrestling fans? It's Friday night, Elimination Chamber Eve. We are ready to rock and roll. I am Chris the Heat Matthews. He's the Tennessee Jesus, Carl Crossland. Carl, how the hell are you, man?
I am doing fine, man. Living the dream, watching wrestling.
We all just living the dream. Living the dream in this backwards ass country. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk some wrestling and some other stuff because that's what we do in this crazy ass world. We watch wrestling and we talk about wrestling. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in to the first segment of the show, which is the random band entrance theme. For fuck's sake, the random band this week, REM. REM. A lot of good songs, great band. It's kind of hard just to pick one, but I went first last week. Carl, your turn this week.
Okay. I decided to go with well, I had it broken down to kind of like two songs. But I decided to go with Orange Crush.
Son of a bitch.
Is that what you was going with?
Yes, that's the only one I had.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right.
Was he gonna be a soldier or no?
Huh?
Was he gonna be a soldier?
No.
Because I was gonna be a soldier because that's what the song's about. It's about Agent Orange, used on American soldiers. But if you wanna go with that one, I'll go with my second choice and go with Stand. That was my second choice, and I was gonna come out with a compass and like face north in every arena I was in, no matter like what its like location was. Like I would stand and then like plot my compass and then face north.
Oh, awesome. I can just go with, shiny, happy people. Or end of the world as we know it.
Stand in the place where you live, now face north.
Oh, awesome. All right. What we got for next week?
Next week we have I don't know. Did we already do Lil Wayne?
Yes, we did.
We have? Okay.
Yes.
All right, let me run the thing again. We got Lil Wayne. But like I think we did it.
My Lil Wayne impression.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
I think we did that, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Do you know who Nick Poole is?
Nick Poole?
Yeah, but spelled like N-I-C Poole. Because that's who we got.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't either, but apparently they're an artist. Let me just like see if they like make songs. N-I-C-K. I mean not N-I-C-K. N-I-C Poole. Hold on. Why is that when I search it, like a bunch of swimming pools pop up?
Yeah, I had to put musician after it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
All right, is that okay?
Yeah, we're gonna veto this one.
All right.
This guy's music sucks. Like it
Let
sucks.
me go back. Let me go back.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Damn, we got like a lot of weird fucking names tonight. Riley Green.
Riley Green? Like Riley?
Yeah, Riley Green, like the color. Riley Green.
I've never heard of this guy.
We're going for two vetoes in a row.
Where's his okay. I think he's country.
Just let me know if I need to hit the button again.
Probably.
All right, we'll hit it one more time. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's country.
All right, there's somebody else that I don't know who they are. It's like fucking with me today. If we don't go with Larry Green, our next option is Lola Young. I
Lola
don't know who
Young.
that is. Is that Neil Young's daughter or something? I don't know. Oh
Oh,
man.
she's definitely young. She's 17. Oh, um, oh
Do you
no,
want to
she's
veto it again?
a little older than 17. She was born in 2001, so she's 24 now. She's
Oh,
R&B.
okay. Okay. Are we staying with her or are we flipping it again?
Oh, let's just stay with this one. I'm sure she's
Okay.
got something good.
It's like three random people I never heard of in a row.
I know.
We should have just did the little Wayne twice.
Okay, this isn't
Okay. Yeah, should have just done Lil Wayne twice.
bad. Nobody wants to hear my Lil Wayne impression anymore. Okay, Lola Young. That's the most vetoes we've had in like one shot.
One show.
Yeah.
That's like the first time we've had like. We've had like some pretty obscure bands and like uh yeah.
Yeah, we have. But I think some of those were pretty bad. That one was pretty
Yeah.
bad. All right, so we're gonna check out some Lola Young for next week. Hopefully, next week's randomizer gets us something a little more popular. All
Wasn't
right,
that
let's.
I know that was Layla, ain't it? That song Layla or was it Lola?
It was Layla. How about the
Layla.
Eric Clapton song?
Yeah,
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 Layla.
Layla.
Got me
Not
on
Lola.
my knees, Layla. Somebody just did a cover of that too. I can't remember who it was, but it's actually a really good cover.
Yeah, I'm getting old. My niece texted me like yesterday about the apparently Catch Me Outside girls beefing with Travis Barker's daughter. I didn't know Travis Barker's daughter is a rapper, but
Really?
apparently she's a rapper. Yeah,
Okay.
she's a rapper named Alabama.
Her name's Alabama.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe he's a Leonard Skinner fan or something. I don't know.
Whew. Logan Paul just took off like a bitch. Antagonizing CM Punk. Punk started chasing him, and Logan Paul took off. Oh, man. All right, let's get into the instant replay. Let's talk about some wrestling here. Some little news tidbit, not a whole lot. We got Elimination Chamber this weekend. Tomorrow night, if you're watching this live, if you're listening to us audio-wise, it either probably already happened or it's happening, Saturday night. Tonight, if you're listening to it Saturday. All right. So the first thing I got here, I don't know how many times people have to stress this, and we as wrestling fans kind of use our platform to Sorry, I'm messing with the light over here. Use our platform to kind of talk about this as well. But don't show up to a wrestler's house and expect them to give you a warm welcome. Regardless if you're bearing gifts. It's come out that Rhea Ripley had someone show up at her house and was just staring into her security camera, smiling, that creepy, as Rhea described it, as a creepy smile, like the movie Smile, just stand there staring into her camera for about 5 minutes. It's not acceptable. How would you like somebody just randomly showed up to your house doing that? You find it creepy as hell. Just freaking ridiculous. Don't do it. Just leave them alone. God, you want to send stuff to them? WWE stuff goes to the Performance Center. Most other wrestlers, independent wrestlers, have P.O. boxes set up that you can send stuff to them. Don't go try to find their address and send shit to them, show up at their house. Not cool. Makes the rest of us look bad. Fuckers. Ugh. That's the only one that is above people showing up wrestlers' houses is the freaking airport stalkers. You're below them. That's how bad you are. And those guys are annoying as hell. All right. There we go. That's all the news I had. I don't think there's anything else major this week. No, there's not. Nothing else that I see. Let's talk about we'll talk about Elimination Chamber Raw in a minute here when we get into our Elimination Chamber preview, because that's obviously going to tie into the Chamber. NXT this week, awesome show. I thoroughly entertained from start to finish. Moose versus Lexis King, freaking amazing matchup for the X Division Championship. And I am so glad, and I'm sure you'll agree with me on this, that people get to see Moose on a larger scale, more eyes on him to see just how talented this dude is.
That's why I wanted him and Obafemi at WrestleMania to get as many ads on them as possible.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we get Moose versus Oba at Roadblock. The plus side, granted, it's just a regular NXT special, but this is coming from Madison Square Garden, so there'll be a shit ton of people in there. So
yeah, but still, it's fucking. I don't know. Triple H, you fumbled the ball on that one, dude. That should have been a way bigger matchup on a way bigger scale. I mean, I know Madison Square Garden is Madison Square Garden, but there's no way that this shouldn't have been on a premium live main roster, preferably WrestleMania.
I agree. I would love to have that on WrestleMania, but if you're gonna do it, if you're not gonna put it on WrestleMania, at least put it on the Stand and Deliver card. Like,
no, that's the thing is like to me like, and this is the problem with WWE and where I kind of give kudos to AEW because we do bitch about AEW not having like storylines and kind of throwing together uh dream matches but with no storyline. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And every once in a while, you kind of want like a fucking dream match with no storyline. Um, and it's like, give it to us at WrestleMania. Like, throw something, because we have like John Cena coming back for all the old heads. Like, we just need something for the hardcore wrestling fans. And I felt like if you would have did that, that would have been a nod to your hardcore wrestling fans. And I mean, it'd be well worth it. I think both individuals deserve it. Um, you know what I mean? Like they're both
yeah,
capable of putting on a WrestleMania match. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
not like
absolutely. No, I
they're
agree with you
calling up
100% on that one.
random people or anything.
But and like it should be on a PLE. It shouldn't be on a Tuesday night NXT. You know, we're kind of making this a PLE, but we're not making it a PLE type of thing, like they do with Roadblock and um, Halloween Havoc and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're not, like I said, if they're not, they don't want to put it on the WrestleMania card for whatever reason, then give it to me on Stand and Deliver. Like NXT's biggest premium live event that they run. At least give it to me there. So instead of a random Tuesday night special thing. So I don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna watch it because this is a match I want to see and I'm excited to see it. But I just wish it was presented bigger.
yeah, for sure.
And the same thing with the Hardys versus Fraxium. That's gonna be on Roadblock as well. Like I feel like that should have been put on a bigger stage too. Because you've got Fraxium, which is arguably one of the I would say probably one of the best tag teams right now in WWE, counting main roster NXT. Like they're
Yeah, because
featured.
they don't do a lot with the main roster tag team stuff.
Yeah, and that's true too. Um, but they've had those titles for quite a while. They've been featured heavily on NXT. They're a great tag team. They work awesome together. And to see them go up against, one of the greatest tag teams of all space and time, in the Hardys, or as Santino likes to call them, the Hard Boys.
Yeah,
But like I just feel like it should be on a bigger thing. But with both of those. But we also got Julia versus Stephanie Vacker. Vacker. Yeah, Stephanie Vacker. I don't know why I keep messing her name up. Her and Julia are gonna go 1-on-1, title for title at Roadblock as well, which that definitely should have been on a PLE, not on a Tuesday night show. What else is happening? I think those are some of the biggest things that came out of NXT this week.
Ricky Saint
Oh yeah,
getting the you fumbled Tony or something.
the Tony fumble chant.
Yeah, Tony fumble. Yeah.
Yep. I thought it was funny. When you think about it too, there's like between like Ricky Starks and Ethan Page, there are two guys that obviously Ethan Page has done very well coming from NXT or AEW to NXT, and he was doing very well prior to AEW and Impact. And then they did drop the ball with him in AEW. Like he wanted to do more and thought he could offer more, but they just didn't see that with him. He comes to NXT and boom, instant. Same thing with Ricky Saints. Like they've already thrust him into the main event picture. Wrestling Ethan Page at Roadblock for number one contender to whoever wins between Obafemi and Moose, which I'm sure will be Obafemi. Since it's for the is it for the NXT Championship? Or is it X Division Championship? I don't remember. Because Oba said it was title for title, and then it was announced later on that it was just for one of the titles.
Oh.
I think it's the NXT Championship.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the NXT title. The X Division title's on the line. Which Moose is defending the NXT title at Sacrifice against Jeff Hardy. And so I'm kind of wondering if Jeff's going to win that title.
Maybe.
Oh, no, because Sacrifice is next week. That's after NXT.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I make it so could happen. We could still see possibility of Moose beating Obafemi for the NXT title and then going on the Sacrifice and ends up losing the X Division Championship to Jeff.
I mean, I highly doubt, though, if they're not willing to put them on the PLE, like, I highly doubt that they would let Moose win the NXT title. And that's the only, like, downfall to this whole NXT TNA partnership is, you kind of know who's going to win depending on what show they're on and what's on the line.
I'm kind of hoping they throw some curveballs at us and we see, like, maybe the Hardys defeat Fraxium. And
but they haven't been throwing too many curveballs.
Is that for the NXT title? I can't remember. Like, I can't remember which freaking titles they're for. Man.
Hey, they haven't thrown too many curveballs, and then the one curveball they finally did throw, like, everybody got pissed over it. No, not everybody, but everybody with a podcast besides us got pissed over it.
Yeah, majority of the people were pissed about it. Okay, so Obafemi versus Moose is for the NXT Championship. The Hardys versus Fraxium is for the TNA Tag Team Championships. Okay. So I could see the Hardys beating Fraxium on a Tuesday night show.
But that's for the TNA Championships, so of course.
Oh, yeah, for the TNA Championship, yeah. I meant the other way around. Fraxium beating the Hardys.
Oh, I don't know. I don't see it.
Will they do it?
Possible.
Probably not. But I think it'd be cool. Like, we gotta do something with this. Like, we're not like super far into this partnership. It's only been since January that they announced this.
Yeah.
Like this full-on partnership, not like the talent trade that they were doing before. So you would think at some point one of these titles is going to cross over to one of the other brands. So either NXT or TNA. It just seems to make sense to kind of do something like that. But I can kind of see, TNA being kind of leery of dropping one of their titles to someone outside the company. Case in point, the crap that happened with AEW with Kenny Omega and Tony Khan not wanting Kenny Omega to be beat by one of the TNA guys, which is why they had him lose the title to Christian, who then lost the title.
Also, they didn't display the belt or anything. It was this.
Yeah.
I mean, they had that one match with Moose on pay-per-view at least.
Was that on pay per view or was it? That was on pay per view.
Yeah,
That
I
was on
thought so.
Dynamite.
No, I thought
No,
it was on pay-per-view, wasn't it?
no, that was a regular Dynamite.
The Moose versus Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was on
Oh,
Dynamite. Oh no, you're right. It
I
was
thought it was
Against All Odds. It was a
okay,
TNA pay per view.
okay.
Who did he fight on Dynamite? Was it Josh Alexander?
No, I can't
Because I
remember
know
him
he
fighting
was.
anybody from. I can't remember him fighting anybody from TNA on actual Dynamite. I know, like he would show up on Dynamite, like I mean on Impact, every once in a while, but I don't remember him actually defending the title against a TNA person like in an AEW ring. That's why we was like so up in arms about the partnership because it was like TNA wasn't getting anything from it.
Yeah, I thought there was someone that he wrestled.
But when he wrestled Moose, it was at Daly's place, but it was on.
That might be why,
That
because
might
it
be
was
what you
during
could.
the
Yeah,
pandemic era. So that's probably why I was thinking it was on Dynamite.
yeah. It was at Daly's place, but it was on it was on TNA's like sacrifice thing.
Yeah, that's right. Because remember they switched it over. Yeah, okay. I remember now. That's for some reason that's probably why I thought it was Dynamite, like you said, because it happened in Daly's place.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's talk some Elimination Chamber. How you feeling about this PLE?
Um, I mean, I'm not like overly excited. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not excited as I was about like a Royal Rumble or anything.
Yeah.
Um, but I am interested. Like, I'm definitely gonna watch it. Uh, I think Logan Paul probably should work on his mic skills a little bit. I don't know if you watch Raw, but he's like trying to be a heel, but he's like being too corny with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like, it's like, yeah, dude, don't be corny. Like if you're gonna be a heel, be a fucking heel. You know what I mean? Like
I just
it seems like he's being too corny, like too.
yeah. He just needs to
I
be
don't know, like
himself.
yeah,
Like he just needs to be the cocky, arrogant asshole that he is. And
yeah.
just go with that. Like instead of trying to be, trying to force it. So,
Like you're all peasants. It's like, dude, like you're not a king. You're nothing. You know what I mean? Like you're
yeah.
not Jerry King lawyer or something. Uh, That's like, you know what I mean? You could come out and say something different to get the
Yeah.
crowd. I mean, the
He's
crowd
trying
hates you
to
already, but you can do is be yourself and they'll hate it more. You know what I mean? Like you
yep.
said,
He's trying to get that cheap heat by insulting the crowd. And that's what it is. Like you already got the heat. Like you don't need like you said, just be yourself.
I mean, you can insult the crowd. Don't get me wrong. Like if you want to go out there and call a bunch of motherfuckers, that's one thing. But
Yeah.
saying like your peasants, that's like cheap, retarded, not nothing that like a modern day heel like should be saying. You know what I mean? Unless you're doing some kind of like king gimmick, but
Yeah.
the last couple of king gimmicks didn't work very well,
Nope. I
in my
think
opinion.
the problem is like Logan Paul has a natural ability in the ring, natural
Yeah,
athleticism, but he has no what am I trying to say? He doesn't have the mind for the business, I guess. That's what I'm looking at. Like he doesn't like most people coming in, like most wrestlers grow up as wrestling fans. So they know the history, they know like they have influences of guys that they watch growing up. Like Triple H, you know, the Harley races, Ric Flair's and stuff like that, guys that he idolized growing up watching wrestling and breaking into the business and stuff. Logan Paul, I don't think has ever been a wrestling fan. If he was, it was probably when he was a kid. Then he stopped watching after, you know, whatever. Like most kids do. Like once they find out that it's, you know, scripted and predetermined and all that stuff, then they just, you know, move away from it. But being someone of his caliber, like coming into the business, you would think that he would go back and watch like some tapes or, you know, video or something of, you know, some
Well, I
of
think
the better heels just to kind of
I
get that
think he
knowledge.
has. I think he has. And I think that's his problem is like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's going to this like old school, like cartoony, heelish persona. And it's like, no, it's like you said earlier. It's like, dude, just be yourself. Like when you're
Yeah.
the arrogant dude with a fucking expensive ass Charmander, you know, like when you're being yourself,
Yeah.
that's like when you're better. Like you don't have to be the heel from 1980s that you think you have to be. It's like you can just be Logan Paul. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just think, you know, to go back and look at the stuff and see what didn't work. You know, like those
Or yeah,
corny ass lines like, oh, you're all cousins. So stuff like that. But and you know,
yeah,
study the stuff that actually works or seek out, you know, like, hey, can you give me some pointers? You got some of the greatest minds in wrestling that are working backstage as, you know, agents or whatever for WWE. Like, go talk to those guys, you know, talk to some of the other people like, you know, Seth Rollins or CM Punk, like get their input on stuff. Be like, hey, you
yep,
know, what do you think I should do with this promo? Like to kind of, you know, the crowd hates me, but I want them to hate me even more.
yep,
Like, why are we not doing like do that? Something. You know, I'm saying corny,
yep.
stupid ass shit. So,
But the stuff with him and Punk has been entertaining, um, for the most part, and
yeah.
I think they'll like between the everybody in there, I think we'll have a pretty good match. I mean, Damian Priest was kind of like a weird fit for the match, but I mean, he's a good wrestler, so like at least we'll get good, uh, like a good showing from all those guys. I'm kind of more excited for uh, the women's elimination chamber.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to both matches, but I think the women's one is going to be the standout out of the two of them. It just seems like par for the course right now because you look at the women's Royal Rumble and that stood out more than the men's Rumble did.
Hmm.
And the same thing with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match last year. That was better than the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. But with both of these matches too, like I can't pick a winner for either one of these, like off the top of my head, because there's so many like different avenues and stuff that they can go down.
Yeah,
Especially the men's match, it's hard. Like that's probably a little harder than the women's, but like you're looking at like Cena and Punk and McIntyre, Rollins, Logan Paul, and Damian Priest. Um, every one of them is, you know, a viable option to win that chamber match and go on to take on Cody at Mania. And even the same thing with the women's
yeah,
Rumble. They're all great options and great picks to go against Rhea. But I think the Elimination Chamber match, if someone had a gun to my head for the women's match and said you need to pick someone right now, my pick is Roxanne Perez.
yeah. That's who I want to win.
Again, we go through
But
that too. Like, who do you want to win?
you know, who
do you think is
they
actually
could
going to win?
capitalize. They could just capitalize off you know, Alexa Bliss's popularity, you know, and
Yeah,
just go with uh, you know, we're trying to get as many eyes on it as we can for WrestleMania.
I mean, Alexa Bliss won the first women's elimination chamber match, so it's, it's definitely a
I
good
mean, she got
option.
the biggest pop. She got the biggest pop at the Royal Rumble, so
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
people were
absolutely.
excited to see her back. So
Yep. Like, who doesn't love Alexa Bliss? Like, I just think I would love to see Roxanne Perez win this. I think she's the dark horse going into this match. Um,
yeah, yeah, I'd like to see her win. It kind of fits um, her persona. You know, if she's the prodigy, have her win. Um, I was thinking too, like um, with the Rock segment. Like I'm wondering if you know I'm trying to think of like who would be the better opponent if you're trying to turn. Because like at first I was thinking maybe Drew McIntyre uh getting the win because he's kind of due one. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, but then I was like, if The Rock is trying to turn Cody heel, and we was gonna get a heel Cody, uh, would it make more sense for Punk or would it make more sense for Rollins?
that's true too. But I
Because you know,
I think we're gonna see something with Rollins, Punk, and Roman.
I kind of thought that too, but then they had that whole Rock segment, and then I'm like thinking of like if you're turning Cody into this corporate champ, you know, like do you have him turn his back on Rollins, who was the Shield for WrestleMania last year,
Yeah,
or you know, do you have him kind of go against Punk, since Punk was kind of the anti-establishment type um, wrestler, and you know what I mean? It's like,
well, the other option to that too is Cena,
yeah,
because you can
I
go
just
the
don't
whole route
see,
where you
yeah,
could play it
I,
off like
it,
if Cody does decide to align himself with Rock, and become that that corporate champion, you could go the route where like I tried doing it, I tried being the one that everybody loved, like I tried to doing it like
yeah,
John Cena did. He's like, but it wasn't really getting me to the heights that I want to be at.
yeah.
So
It's
I sold my soul to the Rock to get farther.
yeah, it's just with with Cena. I love Cena. Well, I ain't gonna say I love Cena. Let me just take that lie back. I respect Cena. Um, if he wins, I'll be disappointed. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like if Cena wins, I will be disappointed, and my excitement for WrestleMania will probably be like taken down a notch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, yeah. I just don't see him winning. Uh, but like you said, that could be the route they go with it. If they're turning Cody heel, I just thought like with The Rock coming back now, getting involved, I thought maybe they might uh set up him and Roman again. Since it's not for a title, you know, maybe people won't cry about it or anything. Um, but I don't know. Or maybe we'll get a heel Cody with a face Roman, like a face turn for Roman.
Yeah. Because we already had the
Well, I
face
mean,
turn for Roman.
Well, yeah, I guess he's kind of face. Yeah, technically, but he's still been like a heel, even though he was face. You know what I mean? Like with the whole, like he never apologized for anything. Or
Yeah. I honestly, he's just playing the same character. Like that's all it's in. He's still playing the tribal chief. He just
yeah,
the
but
crowd
what?
just turned and they
Yeah.
started cheering him more.
Well, I mean, they were cheering him to begin with, even when he was heel.
Yeah.
But I mean, like turning like pure baby face, like old school Roman Reigns.
Oh
Like,
God. I hope not.
well, you know, that y'all's a guy. Never been my guy. That y'all's a guy.
I was not a fan of, that ultra, you know, ultra babyface Roman. Like I thought it was gonna be good because of how badly the crowd was, like how bad the crowd was behind him, and then it tanked like so bad. They tried to make that work for so long, and it just did not click. He got more cheers, more fans behind him cheering when he started the tribal chief thing
Yeah.
than he did when he was actually when they were pushing him as a face. So I mean, he can still be a baby face and still do the tribal chief thing. So I think it'll work. You just need someone uh, compelling to build that story up around between him and being a face and whoever, like they did with him and Solo, which looks like they're doing something. I won't be surprised if we get Solo and Jacob at Mania. The way they've been going
I think
around
it's
that.
yeah, I think it's that too. I think they're trying to tease some sort of uh animosity between them.
Yeah.
Um, Another kind of off note from Raw. You thinking they're teasing Demon Finn?
Maybe.
Did you see the graphic on the TV behind Judgment Day during their little
Yeah.
segment?
Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen the demon, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Um, I would love to see the demon return.
Think it's gonna be Demon Finn versus Dominic?
Oh, that'd be good. That would be awesome. Because I think they're
Yeah,
going to split. Someone's going to split from the Judgment Day, whether it be because everyone keeps trying to. Finn's like pushing not to add new members, and Dom and Liv and Raquel, and I think even Carlito are pushing to add someone new to the group. So it could be one of those things where they get fed up with Finn and they beat him down and kick him out of the Judgment Day. So
and
that could
then
be a
he comes
possibility.
back as Demon Finn
Yeah.
to get retribution.
Yep. So that'd be pretty awesome. We've also got women's tag team match. It's going to be Tiffy and Trishy time at Elimination Chamber tomorrow night as Tiffany teams up with Trish Stratus to take on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Tiffany and Trish are winning this match. There's no way they're going to put Nia and Candice over Trish and Toronto. So
Yeah, no, they're not. This is just a match for the fans of Toronto.
yeah. And then you got the unsanctioned match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This is probably going to end up being the match of the night.
It will. I just don't know. It's just kind of out of play. You know what I mean? We got two chamber matches Like, do we really need to unsync? Like, they should have saved this for Mania. I think.
I agree with that one. I think we could have got like a tag team title match or something in place of that. Or one of the women's. Oh, there's only 4 matches on here, but like we could have got one of the other title matches on here, maybe like the IC and like Breaker defending the Intercontinental title, something like that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Am I going to watch it and am I going to enjoy it? Hell yeah. Because anytime KO and Sami Zayn wrestle, it ends up being a freaking spectacle. So,
yeah.
Those are 2 guys that when they were feuding in NXT, then they brought them into the main roster. Then they started that feud on the main roster again. And that's, 2 guys that I will never get tired of seeing wrestle, even from like going all the way back to like the Ring of Honor days with El Generico and Kevin Steen.
It's like Brian Christopher and Dangerous Doug Gilbert. No matter how many times no matter how many times you've seen it, no matter what point in their career, like it was always a good match.
Yep. Oh, I'm definitely looking forward to that. All right. So there we go. Elimination Chamber. That starts at 6, 7 tomorrow. What's up with these?
We doing picks?
Yes. Let me pull that thing up here. All right. So Women's Chamber.
You said it starts at 7?
Yeah, it starts at 7. The Rumble started at 6, right?
I thought it started earlier because when I was watching The Office the other day with my son on Peacock, like I could swore like it was saying that the start time was 5. So I figured it was going to come on at 6 because they usually have that pre-show.
It says, Bleacher Report saying 7.
No, okay. Well, I'll trust them.
All right. I don't see why they need a 2-hour pre-show. Jesus. It's not like they put matches on the pre-show anymore. All right. Women's Chamber match. Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Roxanne Perez.
Even though I want Roxanne Perez, I know you want her, so I'll let you pick her. And I'm going to take the dark horse. Well, no, I would not say that because I'm going to come off as like racist, even though I'm not trying to be. But I'm going to take Naomi.
Racist nuts.
I didn't mean to call her a dark horse.
All right. Women's tag match. Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus versus Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae. TNT.
Yeah. I wish I had picked somebody else besides Nia Jax, but here we are.
All right. Unsanctioned. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
I think Kevin Owens is kind of due for a win.
I agree with that. All right. This one's going to be a hard one. Men's Elimination Chamber, Cena versus CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, and Damian Priest.
I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre.
It is. I'm gonna go with Punk. I don't know, just because I like Punk. So.
Yeah, we know he's dropped 3.
Usually don't bet against Punk in these bigger matches, but He didn't win the Rumble, but we'll see what happens. All right. So there's Elimination Chamber tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Peacock, or if you're overseas, it's on Netflix.
Be there, be square.
Yeah, pretty much. I might do a live stream on TikTok tomorrow night, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when the pay-per-view starts, when the PLE starts. All right. So AEW this week, we got some more with MJF and Hangman Page. And MJF cut a promo while getting his AEW tattoo removed, which was kind of weird because they were showing his ankle or his leg where the tattoo used to be, and there was like no scarring from the laser removal. So I don't know. It was kind of weird.
It probably wasn't real.
I don't think it was either. Because like it was in a spot where you wouldn't be able to see it with his ring gear on because it was covered by his boots. And then now it's magically gone, and there's no, because he was literally like getting it burnt off while he was cutting this promo or lasered off. And I've seen videos of people getting their tattoos laser removed, and it leaves scarring behind like a little bit. So
yeah. Speaking of which, Hangman out of the Page's truck looked stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna mention
Like
that.
the bullhorn.
Yes.
I was like, what?
Like, what kind of cowboy rolls up in a truck like that with the bullhorns on it?
Yeah.
That truck looked like a bitch. Like it made Hangman look like a bitch, not a cowboy, a bitch. That looked like like some kind of like electric truck or something.
And who do you think he is? Like John Bradshaw Layfield? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Like, he should have rolled up in like a freaking F-150 or something and put those bullhorns on there. That would at least look cooler than a freaking whatever type of truck he had. It looked like it's probably a Honda or something. I don't know.
Or if you want to be a cowboy, just leave the bullhorns off and just show up in like a Ford Ranger, like a '93 Ford Ranger, and then people are like, "Oh, that's a cowboy right there."
Yeah, and it should have like mud stains all over it, like you just came in from the farm. Not some truck that looks like a freaking plugs into an electrical outlet.
Pull up with a Ford Ranger with like a refrigerator in the back or something, and we'd be like, "Oh shit, he's cool as hell."
Yeah, that is so dumb. We had another promo between Swerve and Ricochet, continuing that feud. Prince Nana probably cut one of the best promos he's ever cut. Telling Swerve, I need that robe back. And he's like, I need, that Swerve that came in with that attitude and world champion Swerve. Like, we need to get back to that and get that robe back. It means too much to me.
And I've seen a couple of memes about this segment, and like a few people talk about it. Dude, everybody's been begging like AEW for storylines. They finally got a storyline going.
Yeah,
a really good one.
Yep.
Fucking stop complaining. Let them work. It's the best thing going on AEW.
And everybody's like, oh, Ricochet needs to go to AEW. Ricochet needs to go to AEW. They're not doing anything with him in WWE. He goes to AEW and he turns heel because, people throwing freaking toilet paper at him and shit. So they take it, they change it, they turn him heel, and they're running with it.
It was kind of goofy. It was kind of goofy at first, but then I kind of like it. Like it's been good.
Like, this is some of the best work that I've seen him do since freaking Lucha Underground. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's had some great matches in WWE, especially in NXT. But like, let's be real. When he was on the main roster, you know, he had what was a U.S. title run. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And like, even with that, like, it wasn't anything spectacular. So
Yeah. I just know, like, to me, and this is what we were saying, they need storylines. And to be honest, like, I'm more into this than I am the fucking Edge and Death Riders.
yeah, I'm pretty much right there with you now. But I will say I did enjoy Willow taking out Marina Shafir with that concerto. So
Hmm.
um so it's nice that they added that female element to that whole storyline because Willow has been, I guess, having some issues with Shafir as well. So she finally was able to get out some of her aggression with that. Um, yeah, but then another one of the other things too, Harley Cameron has been freaking amazing the last month or so.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, when she debuted with that QT TV thing that they're trying to do that stupid TMZ shit with, like
Yeah.
she was like that was not the right thing for her. And I think once they paired her up with Soraya, um, and she was able to show more of her personality and work a little bit more, I think that's what started to turn it. And then all that stuff that she's been doing with Mercedes has been fantastic. With the,
Hmm.
I mean, she got that win over Deanna Perrazzo Wednesday night, which kind of worried about Deanna because I don't think she's picked up a win in a while, at least not in singles.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But I do like her and Taya as a tag team.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know we talk about AEW having too many belts and WWE having too many belts, but I really feel that AEW could benefit with a set of women's tag belts. You got all these women on this roster, and some of them aren't even being used. Why not
Yeah.
start a women's tag division? Oh, something like those belts can go
Yeah.
between Ring of Honor and AEW. I know they try to keep Ring of Honor titles separate, but like it doesn't always work out that way anyway. So
Yeah. I mean, you don't gotta do that. You have enough women on the roster. You could have
yeah,
uh tag team titles.
I just do like a because you're gonna end up throwing women together anyway, because that's
Yeah.
what they did with Deanna and Taya. They just kind of threw them together as a team.
Yeah.
Just do like one of those random drawing things and be like, put all the women's names in a hat that are going to be part of this division, and then just have someone come in and draw a name out of the hat, and that's your tag partner. So I mean, something like that, or put two of each number in a rolly thing, and whoever's got the same numbers, you guys are a tag team now.
Or you
Something
could
make
just
it, make it
do
interesting.
you could do some backstage segments where people
Yeah,
form tag teams or you know
they could.
have them get somebody get beat up by somebody and then they form a tag team to take out the other person or
Yeah,
and that person gets a tag team partner to get even with the two people that took her. You know what I mean? Like it's not hard. Like people's been building tag teams since the history of tag
no, it's
teams.
not. They need to do
Get some
something though.
matching gear,
Yeah,
cool name, and you got it.
because like TNA has a women's tag division. Like the Knockouts tag title division is great. Um, like and they push them pretty regularly with Spitfire, just defending the Knockouts titles against Ash and I think it's Heather by Elegance. Um,
Hmm.
and they had that stipulation Thursday night where the loser had to be the servants for the other team for 24 hours. So Spitfire ended up retaining, and Heather and Ash by Elegance are now servants to Spitfire, which is it was freaking hilarious. So kind of looking forward to seeing Impact next week with some more of that video footage from the Elegance team having a wait on Spitfire. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty much the rundown for AEW. TNA we talked about Moose versus Jeff Hardy. There wasn't any like really big surprises this week on Impact since it was taped last week. But we go into that for next week, and then we go into Sacrifice. All right, let's hop over to the Elite Figure of the Week, which of course is brought to you by EntertainmentEarth.com. Use code FT Collect. Save yourself 10% on any in-stock item. A little bit of false advertising this week for Elite Figure of the Week since it is not an actual figure. But I was pretty stoked for these, and I want to do something cool with it. Finally got able to pick up a box of the Topps Chrome 2025 trading cards. So I figured, hey, why not do some why not rip some packs live on the podcast tonight and see what we get. Which I don't have a box cutter over here, so trying to get this thing wrap off here. There we go. Well, I got this. I got this little Ninja Turtle toy weapon thing. So.
Okay. I'm gonna say Sami Zayn is the first one to pull out.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
All right, so there are 7 packs in here, 4 cards in each pack, a total of 28 cards. 3 exclusive sepia refractors per box. Then there's a Chase the Persona insert cards. So, let's see. And there's always, a chance of autographs and stuff like that. Nothing guaranteed.
I think you got a Sheamus.
I got a Sheamus. Shamey. All right, here we go.
I seen Kevin Owen. I don't know if they were putting those in packs or if he was signing somebody's cards, but I seen like Kevin Owens was like writing crazy stuff on cards, like bloodline is not related.
Yeah, he did that on all the cards that he signed, like to put in the packs.
Okay.
People have been pulling them.
Okay.
So every card's got something different on it. Like one of them says like I love soup.
Yeah.
Or I hate soup or something like that. So
yeah.
All right. First card off the box is a Duke Hudson. No longer with the company. We got well, that's a pretty cool card. This numbered. This is I think this is one of the ID cards. Got Isla Dawn. No longer with the company. You got a Solo Sikoa.
Frame that one.
Chad Gable. All right. Pack number 1. Go pack number 2.
We get that Solo.
Got another Solo.
Hell yeah! So you got 2. You can give me one of them.
First duplicate. We got a WrestleMania Cowboy Bob Orton.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mankind.
Never Randy Orton. Mankind.
Refractor Mankind. Are these all refractors? Nope, that's a refractor. All right, cool. So that's the first refractor. And we got Undertaker.
Undertaker.
So that's pretty cool. These cards are nice. Like, it's been a while since I bought some trading cards. These are pretty nice cards. All right, what else? Pack number 3. We got a LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is cool. We got an Allen and Ginter Oscar. That's nice.
Okay.
I like these ones. The last set of cards I bought had those Allen and Ginter cards in there too. It was pretty awesome. We got another Undertaker, but this time it's a black and white Undertaker.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome. And we got a Charlotte Flair.
Oh, I need that one.
Good old Splash Mountain. All right. So it was the third one. Here's the fourth pack. Get this open.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Surprised I haven't pulled a Hogan. We got Hank Walker from Hanky
Boo.
Tank NXT Tag Team. We got a throwback Sami Zayn card like the Isle of Dawn.
Oh, I told you.
Nice.
He's gonna get some of that.
Got another LA Knight. You said that Sammy's gonna be the first one though. And we got Eric.
I know. I got close enough though. At least you got one.
Oh shit! Haven't come across a Sheamus yet.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got.
It's just an all white card and it's supposed to be his ass.
We got a Kofi Kingston.
All right.
That's funny. One of the other cards I have is an Xavier Woods card, but it's misprinted as Kofi Kingston.
Oh, cool. You should save that one.
This is a title card.
What?
Title Town is what this is. It's a Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
That looks pretty cool.
Some Latino heat.
Latino Heats. Got another Charlotte. But we got a black and white one this time, just like the Undertaker.
All right.
I like those black and white cards. And we got a general manager, Adam Pearce.
Boo.
Boo. Scrap Iron, Adam Pearce.
No changes. Damn it.
No Sheamus. All right, this is pack number 6 out of 7. We got a Carl Anderson, no longer with the company.
Yeah.
Anderson's pretty cool. We got another Allen and Ginter. We got a Finn Balor.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
That's a good one.
We got a cool looking Shotzi. That's pretty cool. It's got like some like cracking around like the top of it, which looks pretty awesome. But there's like nothing on the back of it that says like anything like refractor or something like that. And then we got a Damian Priest.
Okay.
All right.
Still no Sheamus.
No Sheamus. All right. Last pack. Lucky number 7. Let's see what we got.
Sheamus. Number 1.
Damage Control tag team card with Dakota Kai and Io Sky.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. We got a Sparkly Meechin, which is numbered 146 out of 249.
All right.
So that's pretty cool. We got another black and white. We got Eric. And last card, Julius Creed.
Boo.
Boo. Not too bad. Like a really,
I guess.
Really good. Only got a couple duplicates, so
yeah. Didn't get Sheamus, so is it really worth it?
Actually, I don't think that they're duplicates. That LA Knight has a different border. I hate when they do that. You think it's like a duplicate card, but it's a different border. So lame. Yep, different
They
card.
put stat. They put
Same
stats on
picture,
the back
different
of it.
border. Yeah. That same thing with the solo. Different border.
Like, does he have has 11, 11 punches for 2018?
That's pretty cool. I like the black and white variants. I think those are pretty cool. And the of course the Allen and Ginter cards are awesome. Those always look really cool. Almost had the last set that they did those in that I bought. I think I have almost all of them. I think I'm only missing like 2 or 3 for all the Allen and Ginter ones. Awesome. All right, so there we go. But I did pick this up today too, so we can keep it figure related. The Maivia 3-pack, Walmart on clearance.
Maybe.
Got that Rocky Johnson and the first ever High Chief Peter Maivia.
Cool.
Excited for that. All right, let's get over to the Fatal 4-Way. All right, this one's going to be a fun one. Last week we did iterations of The Undertaker. This week, we're doing iterations of the WWE Championship. We got the WWF title. I believe that is the 70s Championship. We've got the Winged Eagle, the Attitude Era Championship, and the Undisputed WWE Championship.
And we're going off of like belt design, rings, what the hell
belt design. I didn't want to make it like super easy, so I left out the spinner and the new title.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because the spinner would probably be the first one eliminated.
No, I love the spinner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the John Cena spinner? Yeah, they all like the spinner, bro. It was like the only good thing that came out of John Cena being champion. Is spinner, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where they probably could have, switched the belt up once other people won it, uh, but yeah, I kind of like the spinner belt. If we're going off of like this overall belt design, and not like rings, well, I don't know. They probably play a part of it too. I don't know. I'd go Winged Eagle as like the best looking one, right?
Yeah.
But something that's probably playing into that is, it's iconic. Like some of your favorite champions wore that belt, and that's why you think it looks like the title belt. And then I will have to go with the uh, Attitude Era belt as the second best belt. What say you, Chris? Are you going? What are you going with number 2?
Obviously Winged Eagle first. I'll probably put the undisputed title at number 2.
At number 2,
Just-
really?
yeah, I like that design more so than the other title belts.
I like the shape of the thing. I like the how it has like the eagle with the like the world underneath it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's that's me. So I'm going with that one. Uh, and then if I had to go with my third, I'm gonna go with the '70s title, even though I don't remember that era at all, or even remember that belt that much. I'm assuming maybe Hogan held it at one point. I don't know.
yeah, it's
Uh,
listed as a
but
Hogan
I
Championship.
like it. It's kind of an old school wrestling belt. Looks pretty cool. Got the flags on the side of it, so you know you're representing the world.
And I'll put the Attitude Era title at number 3, and obviously the '70s title at number 4.
And I'm gonna put the undisputed belt at number 4. Uh, for me, this has a weird shape. I didn't really like this belt when they introduced it. It kind of feels like the how I felt about like the new Intercontinental. Well, no, the new Intercontinental title looks way worse than that. But uh, I just when they brought this belt out, I didn't like it. But to me, it is a hell of a lot better than like the WWE belts that are just fucking WWE emblem.
Yeah,
Um, so it does have that for it.
makes sense. So, I was trying to
All
look at.
right, we got to eliminate one, so that's the one I'm eliminating. I forgot it was
That one.
available.
Okay.
Yeah.
I eliminating that '70s title.
So you're saying you hate Australia and Great Britain and Mexico? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I
Is
don't know.
that
I just don't
Mexico?
like the
Is that Mexico or is that Italy? I can't see it. Like it's so small on the
I think it's Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. All right. So that Meechin card that I just pulled. Looks like the last one sold on February 16th for $3. That was number 168, so it was a higher number than mine. Awesome. Awesome. All right.
Sell it and buy you another pack.
Yeah. I was like, I found me. All right. Gold's Bard. Brought to you by our Redbubble store. Check out redbubble.com/people/WrestleGettingPod. Buy some stuff. All right. Looks like Captain America: Brave New World made some history for Marvel, but not in a good way. Oh Lord. Ended up with one of the lowest ratings out of majority of the Marvel films. So,
Yeah. I think I heard a lot of people talk about this, and a few people are saying that the reason why they thought it was so low is because they gave away all the spoilers of the movie in the trailers.
Yeah, and I can see that because they want you to go see it, so they're gonna try to push everything on you, and then they forget not everybody reads comic books, so they don't know that General Ross becomes Red Hulk and all this other stuff. So it's just
Yeah, but like if it to me like it, with the Red Hulk thing, if they didn't show them in the preview and it was like something that you saw on the at the theater, then people will come back like, oh shit, the new movie had Red Hulk in it, and then you probably have like more like spiked interest, you know what I mean? Versus
yeah.
than like, hey, here he is on the preview.
Yeah, so it pulled in domestically about 150 million.
Yeah,
So that's considering like like some of the previous movies like Avengers that pulled in like 3 to 500 million on opening weekend.
yeah.
So I'll see it. Probably when as soon as it hits Disney Plus, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I mean, like once it starts to stream, I'll probably check it out.
Looks pretty good. Um, I think of some other stuff that's been going on this week. Do you want to take a minute here and send out our thoughts and prayers and good vibes to the family of Michelle Trachtenberg? She had passed away earlier this week. And also to the family and friends of Gene Hackman and his wife, as they had passed away as well. So that's two. This is going to be the third one.
The Gene Hackman though, that was like he had been dead for a while, right? And just like bumped their body
Yeah, it
recently.
said about 2 weeks. Was what the coroner was saying. I was talking to somebody else, one of my other friends, about that today, and like the stuff that they reported from the house, or like there are two separate rooms. Like he was in the bed, she was on the bathroom floor. There's an open pill bottle. There's a dog next to her. So one of their three dogs also died too. I'm kind of wondering if maybe like he had passed away and she discovered it and then decided I don't want to be here anymore type of thing, and OD'd on pills or something. And as she fell, they fell onto the floor. The dog ate one or two or three or whatever, and then that's how that happened. But I don't know. That's purely my thoughts on that.
Yeah,
Speculation. So,
yeah. I had just watched Mississippi Burning again, probably like a week ago.
yeah,
I was just kind of
yeah.
weird
I
that pop.
fell asleep watching Superman 2 last night. So
Um, yeah. The Catch Me Outside Girl and Alabama thing that was kind of going around TikTok. Uh, I guess they're rappers or something, and they have beef, and have like diss songs towards one another. Uh, Another thing that's going around the uh, Boy Meets World podcast.
I saw that.
Had a, yeah, I'll listen to it. Um, yeah, so. little bit of animosity between some of the ex-cast members kind of
I know it was
showed
mainly
up.
it's Maitland Ward who played Rachel in
Hmm.
the final seasons, and obviously Danielle Fishel who plays Topanga. Um, Apparently Maitland had some issues with Topanga, like saying that she didn't speak to her when she came back for Girl Meets World, because at some point they had like all the Boy Meets World cast was on Girl Meets World at some point or another. And they went in like on that, and then like something about a unread Facebook message, and they weren't even friends on Facebook, and
Yeah, to my unfriended somebody on Facebook.
yeah, it was,
Uh,
oh god.
yeah, got a little spicy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Uh,
Well, the funny thing is, like, people are quick to be like, well, Danielle Fishel said it was very racist to Trina McGee, who played Angela. And I was like, yeah, that happened, but they, like, the cast had apologized to Trina. Because if that didn't happen, why would she have appeared on Girl Meets World? Like, she wouldn't have came back for that. So, and that, very public thing. And Trina was tweeting in, favor of Danielle Fishel.
yeah.
Said Maitland Ward chick has got some issues that maybe she needs to see a therapist about.
Uh, it's just one of those things where any kind of dispute, there's a little bit of probably truth behind each of them's claims.
Yeah.
Uh, and uh, you know, being a third party, it's kind of hard to make a determination. Because I mean, Danielle Fisher did like bring it up because like the podcast was like relatively going
Yeah.
uh pretty good, and then she's like, "Do you hate us or whatever?" And uh uh and the Maitland Ward character was like, "Yeah, you know, come up here to talk about good times." But I guess like she had made a comment to TMZ or something about airing it out on the pot, or no, I think one of them reached out to her about uh, getting in contact with Danielle Fishel, and um, she was like, "No, we'll do it on the pod for ratings or whatever." But I guess like her thing was like, she thought that she was gonna be on the podcast like much sooner than what she was. She didn't know that like, it would be like a year or two
Well, that was
before.
Maitland Ward said, we'll do it on the podcast for the views and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, she was saying that the reason why she said that because she thought like she was gonna be on the podcast like within like weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like longer than that. So, but I mean, they invited her back, so we'll see if she comes back. Um, and but yeah, I mean, it was enough to get everybody talking for a little bit about Boy Meets World, a show that nobody's really talked about in a while.
Pretty much. It doesn't
Uh,
like. I don't think that show holds up very well.
Boy Meets World.
Like most.
I stopped like I mean I caught every once in a while I caught like an episode of them in college and stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
but the I watched like the earlier Boy Meets World. Um, and when like I say the earlier Boy Meets World, like I watched it as it was kind of like on syndication, like early in the daytime. Like I
Oh yeah.
didn't watch it I didn't watch it like brand new at night or anything like that. Like it wasn't like that important to me.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Seventh Heaven. I watched like a little bit of like the earlier episodes, but once they got older, I don't know what they did or what happened or anything. But I'm like that with a lot of shows. There's like a lot of shows that I never finished. Some of them were even some of my favorite shows. That like Shameless. I love Shameless like when it first came out, but it just got to a point where it was like the same thing happened over and over again. I'm like, yeah, you're kind of just drawing the same stuff out. Like, I don't really want to watch it anymore.
Well, that's usually how most sitcoms are the same. Like they use the same uh tropes and stuff for sitcoms for like every sitcom, like all the situational
Yeah,
stuff, and then it just like you already know what's going to happen.
yeah,
It's like, oh well, so and so went to a party and got drunk and made a fool of themselves, and
yeah. Never
now
get
they're
through. I never get through Stranger Things. I never got through Game of Thrones. Just like,
um
uh,
yeah, I stopped watching. I wanted to finish watching Stranger Things. Um, like the kids are kind of wanted to watch it too. So all right, cool. I'll find some time to watch it. I got through, watched the first season. That was it. Didn't get through the second one.
yeah. Dad has been watching The Office with me, so
I
been been watching that.
was could not get into the office.
How hard have you given it a shot?
I watched a few episodes. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, you gotta. So, like, when you say a few episodes, you about like season one, or you just watch like a few on TV?
Season one.
Season one.
You
Uh,
gotta start from the beginning. You can't just like almost start watching from the
yeah.
center.
Well, yeah. No, that's
What am
true.
I? What
If
am I, a
you, but what I
psychopath?
was gonna say, what I was gonna say though, if you're gonna start off from the, you don't necessarily have to start off from the beginning. But if you want to start off at season two, because season two is like the actual Office. Season one is this like a remake of the British version of Office.
Yeah.
Um, but season two is when the like American writers started writing uh, episodes, and I think you'd like it if you started off like I said. Watch season two, episode one, and then maybe watch like a couple more episodes. I think you'd get into it and like it. It's really funny, and
Like
it's just one of those
I've
things
seen
where
some clips that were funny, like scrolling through like TikTok and stuff. Um, like where they plays the joke on one of the guys and keeps putting like meatballs in his drawer every day.
Jim and Dwight they kind of prank each other. Kind of well, Jim mainly pranks Dwight throughout uh, the series, and he has like
Whenever
some
like he
pretty elaborate.
switched himself out with an Asian guy.
Yeah,
That was pretty funny.
yeah, that was pretty funny too.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Cards in the binder. Let's see. I finally got around to watching Heels. Since it's been on like Netflix for a while now. Just finished
yeah,
that today. Awesome show. Like amazing show. Like I should have started watching that when it hit Netflix like ASAP or paid for stars and watched it then, but really well done.
yeah.
But I believe, if I remember correctly, I think Netflix was planning to do a season 3. I don't know if that was still happening. Well,
What do you think about Evolve?
I haven't watched any of it yet.
I haven't watched it yet either, but I was like, oh, that might be worth watching.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. That's on Tubi, right?
Yeah, it's getting ready to come on. I don't know if it's debuted yet, but
Okay.
but
The
yeah,
other
it's
thing I
going to come on.
need to get caught up on is that LFG. Seeing watching a lot of the clips for that on like YouTube and stuff or on TikTok, and it doesn't look bad. It looks like a kind of like a it's almost like a mix between like the Ultimate Fighter and Tough Enough.
I guess.
It's like each legend has a team or a group of
Yeah,
like 4 people. So it's kind of like how Ultimate Fighter, like each UFC fighter had like a group of people they were working with. So it's
yeah,
kind of the same as to that aspect. I need to check that out. So, heard a lot of good things about it so far. So,
yeah. I've seen clips, but
yeah, there has not been any discussion with Netflix about doing a season 3 for Heels. Kind of sucks. Such a good show. I don't think there's anything else coming out. They did drop a teaser trailer for Shrek 5. Which I
is
don't
Eddie
think is.
Murphy going to be in?
I don't think it's supposed to come out till like 2026. So, I guess it's just
Did you
saying.
watch any of the? Did you watch any of the SNL 50 stuff?
I saw some clips like the Domingo one. I think that was
Did you see the Black
that
Jeopardy?
the Black Jeopardy ones, yeah.
Yeah, with Eddie Murphy playing Tracy
Tracy
Morgan.
Morgan.
That,
And
that was
Tracy
so
Morgan
hilarious.
standing next to him playing somebody else.
Yeah, yeah, it was great. And then
I'll say
Tom Hanks at the end.
Eddie Murphy nailed that Tracy Morgan impression though. That was like dead
Yeah,
on.
he did. Yeah, yeah,
A
that was good.
lot of people were pissed about the return of MAGA Doug.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought that was great. I loved it when he was on Black Jeopardy before.
yeah,
It's just freaking hilarious. I think the people that were pissed off about it were ones that have never seen Tom Hanks do that skit before.
yeah. I mean, there's people that can be pissed about anything nowadays.
Oh, yeah, everyone's always pissed about something. Oh, never fails. I'm going to share this screen here. My daughter took a sneaker design class and designed these shoes, painted them and
Yeah,
everything. So, kid did a good job.
for sure. I just need to get you like a Lakers jersey or something to
Well, she wasn't even trying to do
do it.
like Lakers colors. Those are just like colors that she likes. Well, like the purple
Yeah.
and the yellow. She's got glitter that she wants to put on the heels, like on the back of the shoe.
Hmm.
But No, yeah, she wasn't even trying to do that.
No, I'm saying like you gotta get the outfits and match them. So get you like a Lakers jersey
Yeah.
and like some gray sweatpants or something. Be
I was
fit.
like, what kind of paint did they use to make these with? Apparently, you can buy. It's acrylic paint, but it's made like for leather.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, awesome. So I can just
Yeah.
buy that paint and then just buy me some shoes, some
There
plain
was
white shoes.
a
Take home.
there's a there was a kid in my elementary school that did that with his Jordans. He painted them green, like the red parts green, so he had like black
Yeah,
and green Jordans.
that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty good, pretty cool design.
Yeah, it's a company that does this. They go around the country and do different classes like this for shoe design and stuff. They're called Dirty Souls.
Mm-hmm.
So they do classes in like New Jersey, here, Las Vegas, like a couple other places. So, yeah,
That's cool.
that's pretty cool. So, an awesome
Maybe
deal.
she can start it off like a little shoe store or something online, custom painted Nikes or something.
Yeah, definitely do something. Might turn into like bull hairs. They're custom painted shoes, custom made
Yeah,
shoes, which are doing a Masters of the Universe collection now, which is insane. It's crazy stuff going on. Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for us this week. Well, actually, you know what? Got like 9 minutes left to SmackDown. Cody's coming out. We'll stick around so we get his response for The Rock, the final boss. See what he says. Maybe it'd be a swerve and be like, "No, I'm not joining The Rock." And then tomorrow night, whoever wins the chamber, him and The Rock come out and beat him down.
yeah.
Who knows? Probably not going to happen, but it'd be kind of cool if it did.
Or maybe, like I said, maybe it's a triple threat between Gunther and uh, Jay and whoever wins the Elimination Chamber, and then you have Rock come down, beat up Cody, and then you have Cody versus The Rock.
Yeah. Well, that could be a possibility. Cody, you got to do the whole damn entrance.
Yes, man, he always does.
All that damn pyro.
Adrenaline in his heart. Something's not to go to road.
Oh, man. Come on, Cody, get to the point. Oh, excuse me. Whew.
Has The Rock's music hit yet?
Nope. It's Cody and Michael Cole in the ring.
Michael Cole. What in the hell is he still doing in there?
Michael Cole. Muggle Cole.
I remember when Went to SmackDown. Some dude was yelling at him. Remember that?
What's that?
I said, remember when I went to SmackDown? There's like some dude yelling at him.
No, I don't remember that at all.
Michael Cole. You don't remember that guy yelling at Michael Cole?
Oh yeah, that's right. When we went to SmackDown.
Yeah, we went to SmackDown. Some asshole in the fans, in the
Yeah,
stands, I said in the fans, in the stands was like, "You suck, Michael Cole."
that's right. Speaking of SmackDown, we're coming back. Actually gonna be in Greensboro.
I think they went way up on all their ticket prices though.
I think so too. It's May 16th.
I remember I think my sister or somebody was going to take their kids to Raw because they're like, "Oh yeah, Raw tickets shouldn't be too bad." It was like, I think like the cheapest seats was like $60 a piece. And the arena in Nashville, whatever it is now, I don't know if it's still Bridgestone. Might still be Bridgestone. It's bigger than PNC, so I don't know
Yeah.
how the keep seats will be there.
So we got the hell. So The Rock gave Cody his own locker room, and it was like catered. It was like R-Truth was in there like eating some shrimp. And now they just rolled out a custom truck for Cody with the American Nightmare logo on it. And now they're showing The Rock rolling up in his black truck on the video screen.
Okay.
Or on the Titantron or whatever. Which he's not actually at the arena.
He's at Stone Cold's house. Stone Cold's like, yeah, I joined the corporate team.
No, he's at the airport.
Where?
At the airport, waiting to get on his about to get on his private jet.
Oh, okay. He wants Cody to come with him to Cancun.
Talking about he's gonna be in come to Toronto, so he'll be at supposed to be at the Elimination Chamber tomorrow night.
Okay. So maybe we'll get some kind of like little vignette or something between Cody and
Yeah.
Rock.
I don't see any pricing yet for this because the tickets haven't gone on sale yet. Pre-sale for March 5th. I should at least tell you like what the ticket prices are before freaking go up for sale.
Yeah. I mean, just look at like whatever their last show was and see what the cheapest seats are. I mean, they could be like in the same price range.
Let's see. All right. SmackDown in Fort Worth.
The final boss will make all of your dreams come true, even the dreams you never knew. You can dream. Every opportunity you ever thought of is going to come true. The Rock will make that happen. You and your beautiful, amazing wife had the privilege of these beautiful little girl Liberty. So The Rock has had the
You say your beautiful naked wife?
with one decision.
No.
Tomorrow night, Toronto, Canada. And you will. Give me your soul. You will become my champ.
Why are these?
So yeah, I had a little gift made for you. And I've been wearing it all week long.
So, you know what Cody has come to, right?
And you know, The Rock has been having great workouts in this.
What was that?
You know what Cody's come to, right?
No.
Cody has come to a crossroads. He's got to choose between the good or the devil.
Jesus, these tickets almost as bad as freaking AEW.
What's the cheapest seats?
Like the lowest ones, the lowest price ones I can find, which is looking at the SmackDown in Houston, it's like $165. It's the lowest ones that they have available.
Oh shit! Hell no!
Yeah.
Ain't got outside the arena. Sell popcorn.
And like everything else is in. Okay, this one's in Seattle. They're not. So they have tickets for $65.
Yeah.
Which is the lowest price that's showing up on here, and that's like upper seating.
Yeah, 65 is a lot.
Yeah, and those
Compared to
tickets were
25.
like 25 to where the seating's at. So, Jesus, I'd rather just go to more independent shows. These shows are cheaper.
Yeah.
Speaking of shows, Wu-Tang Clan's coming in June to the Lenovo Center, formerly the PNC Arena. What day was it? Oh, I think it was June 7th, which is a Saturday. Tickets are on sale now.
Cream, get the money. $1 bill, yeah.
I don't remember what the hell my login is for Ticketmaster.
Anybody opening up for him?
Run the Jewels.
Okay. That's not a bad concert.
Can't even freaking. I don't know what my damn login is for Ticketmaster. So much as tickets are. Bet you they're cheaper than SmackDown.
Everything in my power to safeguard your future. Understand?
Yeah, I mean that wouldn't be too bad of a concert.
Nah, I don't think so at all. The last time they were here, they played at Red Hat Amphitheater in Cary.
Yeah.
Holy shit. These tickets are almost sold out. Good Lord. Lowest price tickets are $129.
Damn.
Yeah. Jesus. It's one of those things where, like, you follow, like, StubHub or SeatGeek and you wait till, a week before, then they go on sale. Then you get them cheaper because people are trying to unload them.
Yeah.
Nuts. All right. Well, we didn't get an answer from Cody, so I'm sure we'll get one tomorrow night. But that's going to do it for us as we're approaching that 2-hour mark. A little bit longer than we normally go. So, all right, y'all. We will chat with y'all next week. We'll go over, give you our thoughts on the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Talk about some other stuff. All that fun stuff, guys. Have fun. Enjoy Elimination Chamber. Watch as much wrestling as you can. Have fun with it. And we will chat with y'all next week. All right. Later, Marks.